Now, we continue to build up and to discuss or to look around issues that are surrounding the state of governance or state of the nation affairs. My name is Kelvin Dabola Chifokolu. Many thanks to those of you that are joining us on Movie TV Decoder. Those of you that are watching Top Star Decoder, yours is channel 104, that is Movie 2. Or better still, you can join the conversation as well as watch us and follow through the conversation on social media, that is Facebook. Yours is Ask Movie. Remember to comment on the comment section. We'll be able to read your comments and maybe follow you back or respond to your concerns. My guest on the program is Mukushi North, Patriotic Front aspiring candidate. He is an academician, Dr. Lawrence Mwelwa. Sir, Doc, good evening and welcome to this special interview.
Good evening, Kelvin, and good evening, our dear viewers.
Thank you so much. Happy New Year to you.
Same to you. It's a wonderful year, and we expect to see a lot amid, challenging circumstances now that COVID-19 has continued to ravage lives, businesses, and so on. But we're still hopeful and optimistic that we'll succeed in the year.
You've touched the issue of COVID-19, and Zambia's continued to record high numbers of COVID-19. We are now, at first, we were warned by the Minister, by the Minister of Health that come December to January, we are likely to experience the second wave of COVID-19. And right now, we are in the second wave of COVID-19. Are we doing enough to contain the pandemic as a nation?
Well, let me start from the household level. I think that we are not doing enough. As individual families, we are not taking enough time to caution each other as families and family members, training our children and emphasizing the importance of social distance and masking up wherever they are, sanitizing their hands from time to time. This is not being done. Moreover, when you walk out of the house and you drive through various locations, compounds within Lusaka, and even outside Lusaka, you look at how our people have taken this thing for granted. They don't care. We don't seem to care as individuals. The government has been trying to educate, but I think that maybe because of the first wave, people didn't see a lot of deaths, or even the seriousness of the illness was not perceived at that time. People have taken it for granted. Even the second wave is the same. But from what I am seeing and what I'm learning, what the reports that we are getting, is that the second wave is more deadly and is spreading at a very fast pace. We don't know who have it, and so that is why everyone must be very, very careful.
You talked about the home level, household level, and you said when you pass through and you drive through, what we are treated to, what we are seeing is a sorry thing. What about government? Is government doing enough to fight and, contain the pandemic?
Well, I think government is trying through various health facilities and government agencies that are involved in the fight against COVID. The National Public Health Institute is one of those institutions of government that is working very hard to ensure that the message reaches every corner of this country. On the part of government, I think government has done enough to sensitize the public. The challenge is the response from the public. The way we have taken this thing, we have taken it so casually. I think that we'll just go through this unharmed. But I want to sound a very serious warning, because what we are seeing and learning happening in other countries might come into our neighborhood soon if we do not take government caution as serious as it should be.
Come Monday, it will be the 18th of January, the date that was set by the Ministry of General Education to say schools will have to reopen. And with the escalating numbers, the numbers that we've continued to record as a nation, stakeholders, parents, as well as teacher unions are divided. Others are saying, yes, schools should reopen, looking at the fact that learners in term 3 didn't learn as they were supposed to learn because the school calendar was affected. And others are saying, no, when they start going to school, our children won't be safe. As an academician, what is your position? What is it that we need to do? Should we reopen schools, or we should wait not until we start seeing the numbers going down?
It's a challenging question. Challenging in the sense that from the academic point of view, continuity is important. The long breaks that our children are seeing in their academic journey is not healthy at all. But at the same time, we have to look at the other side of the coin, which is the health of those children who have to go to school. How safe are they, given that if we have not seen adherence to the COVID guidelines in the public places, how sure are we that adherence will be there in their learning institutions where they are? Are they going to follow the laid down, rules with regard to, COVID-19? Or it's very difficult for them to actually comply? That is why I think that stakeholders, both the Ministry of Education, as keen as they may be, they must listen to the concerns of the stakeholders. And I think that going forward, we need to strengthen the online training for both primary, secondary, and other learning institutions. This is an avenue that we can use for purposes of continuity during this period of the pandemic.
Others, Doc, have argued to say last year, 2020, the Minister of General Education and the Higher Education, they did try to introduce online. But there are places like, those of our colleagues who are in the villages. Mm-hmm. Network is a challenge. And also, not everyone can afford a gadget that will enable him or her to access internet, or better still, attend lessons online. Mm. You are saying this is the avenue that we need to embrace. Do we have the capacity? Are we there as a nation?
We are not yet there, but I think that is one area which should get government's attention. If we are not going to have classes for the next few months or next few weeks, how are we going to deal with this issue? Government and the concerned stakeholders would definitely have to deliberately invest in this mode of learning so that we can, have our kids continue learning away from the classroom. Because we are not going to take a huge risk of sending the children to school where we are not 100% sure that they will be safe. Mm. In the first wave, we are told that certain age groups were kind of exempt.
Yes.
But at this particular time, the new wave, we are being told that the new strain has no age limit. It is attacking anyone, including the young people. And so if this is hitting anyone, including the young people, it would be dangerous to get the kids into school because they will go and get the disease from the school and take it into every household. I think at this point in time, families need to restrain their children from unnecessary movements, including going to education institutions, unless there is a guarantee that the learning institutions will ensure that the kids
Who is going to guarantee? Who is going to give us that guarantee?
Individual schools. Individual school administrations, because I do not see the permanent secretary saying that they will do that, when in fact the permanent secretary sits at the office in Lusaka. He doesn't know what's happening at a school in Mukushi, in Shinso, for example, and all these places. He doesn't know what is going on there. And so since he doesn't know, and he won't know what will be going on in this place, it will only be safe that we get guarantees from each individual school to say, these are the measures we have put in place, we ensure social distance. But again, if you look at the space that we have in the schools,
yes,
and if we have to social distance these kids, the classrooms won't be spacious enough to accommodate everyone. So that is why it really, really needs rethinking for us to actually come up with, how we actually deal with this particular situation. It's a tricky one. That is why I said from the beginning that the question is a challenging question.
Thank you so much, Doc. We move on. The Auditor 2019 Auditor General's report is out. And Parliamentary Accounts Committee has been sitting and has continued to sit. Like today, they were looking at they were concluding with the Minister of Home Affairs. We did see when they were dealing with the Minister of Health, a number of scandals were unearthed. And right now, as we speak, on Sunday, we did receive news from State House that the President has terminated the contract of the Minister of Health, the Mansa Central Member of Parliament, and the President wished him well. First of all, what do you make of these revelations that have been unearthed through the Auditor General's report and through the Parliamentary Accounts Committee? What do you make of this?
Well, first and foremost, it is unfortunate. Not only unfortunate, but I think it's an injury to an ordinary Zambian who, through the office of the President, entrusted colleagues like Honorable Dr. Chitalu Chirufya to be in charge of the Ministry of Health. He is a steward sitting in that place on behalf of the Zambian people and expected to protect the interest, particularly the health interest of the Zambian people. And so I would actually say it's a serious betrayal to the Zambian people, and I would actually commend the President for taking the action that he has taken. And it is my own view that it shouldn't just end here, because there is no way that this could have happened at the, at one man's hand. There should be several other people that worked with or worked around these particular transactions to actually facilitate what happened. And so everyone that is involved must be known and dealt with.
Doc, you are saying everyone who was involved must be known and dealt with. When the Minister of Health, Zamra, Zabs, medical stores, as well as the company at the center of supply appeared before the Parliamentary Accounts Committee, the most important question that was asked was, who authorized the distribution of expired Panadol, defective gloves, as well as leaking condoms? Medical stores said, Chair, we received a letter to start the distribution. Maybe the permanent secretary will respond to that. When the permanent secretary, who is the controlling officer, was asked, she said, Chairperson, I don't know who authorized. And Zambians up to now are still shocked as to who authorized the distribution. What do you make of these uncoordinated responses from the medical stores, from ZABS, as well as the Ministry of Health?
You see, our responsibility as individuals, our Constitution places the responsibility of patriotism on every Zambian, not just the minister, not just the permanent secretary, but all the Zambians involved. The challenge we have is that we wait until the last minute I'm sure that there are people at Zamra, there are people at medical stores, there are people at all these places, including the facilities where these drugs and, condoms were distributed. They knew they were defective. They knew they were expired. Just what happened? Why did they all fold their arms and receive things that are killing them? Let me not say killing other people, killing them. Because even them, they have families, they have friends, they have the nation at hand. Who could have ended up using, or who ended up using these expired drugs and defective condoms and whatever? What happened? Why are we, as a people, when we are seeing wrong things, not in a position to speak out and say, well, this is wrong? Blow a whistle. This is not acceptable. Why are we not doing that? Why do we have to wait until the Auditor General brings these things out? Why do we have to wait until the Public Accounts Committee begins to quiz? Why don't we respond when there is an outcry, even through media, newspaper reports and things like that? Why don't we respond at that time and then?
Is a whistleblower protected in this country?
Well,
you are talking about Zambia
protected or not, leadership requires willingness to sacrifice, including your own life, for the sake of others. And that is the challenge. And I've always said in this country, if we, our generation, the today generation, the .com generation, was the one in 1964, or before then, during the colonial time, we wouldn't be independent, because we are such a bunch of cowards. People who cannot stand out for the good of the nation. The issue of patriotism is no longer there. It's me and my stomach. How and when are we going to have people that will say, well, I don't care, let me lose this job, than seeing thousands or even millions of our people perish? Because people don't come out as whistleblowers, mainly because they are trying to protect their job. What is more valuable, your job or the lives of many people? We need that kind of leadership in this country, a caliber that is able to stand and say, this is wrong, and will not condone it.
Now that the minister is out, people are saying investigative wings should move in and prosecute the minister, because what happened at the Ministry of Health under his watchful eye was, others have likened it to criminal liability, others have likened it to abuse of powers of authority, abuse of powers of office. And the investigative wings, many people have lost confidence, and they're saying they're toothless. They can only, and then the president is saying, what is it that they're waiting for? Not only Zambians, but even investigative wings that have been given powers by the Constitution, by the president, to investigate such issues, have all folded their arms.
Kelvin, there is only one method of making Coca-Cola. If you use that formula, you end up with a Coca-Cola. You need to come up with a different formula to come up with a Fanta. It's Zambians that are sitting in these offices, be it investigative wings and so on. In order for us to see change, we need to begin changing ourselves as individuals and begin to value what is valuable. And then that is the only time that we'll begin to see changes. When people talk about investigative wings losing, credibility and all that, it's a perception which has been created. But if investigative wings do not have adequate evidence or witnesses that will help them deal with particular issues, especially issues of a complex nature, as the one that we are referring to now, will not be able to get anywhere. But I think my appeal is to individuals, not only those that are in office today, even those that are going to be in office tomorrow, even those that are in the civil service, those that are in the civil service, those that are in politics, those that are in churches, that we need to redefine leadership in this country. To begin to see leadership from a different viewpoint, that when I am placed in any position of authority or any position, I am a leader, and therefore I must act in the interest of every Zambian rather than acting in the interest of myself.
As an academician, you've just you've touched a point to say we need to redefine leadership. Doc, are you in other ways saying the current leadership has failed to meet the aspirations of the people, and that is why you're proposing that we need to redefine leadership?
Well, it's a two-way thing. There are some leaders who have failed the people, and there are some leaders who have delivered to the expectations of the people. And that is why pretty soon we'll be going to an election where some leaders will be removed from office and others will be replaced. And so we cannot say everything is completely gone. We still have hope that we can fix things and do better than we have done. We have done our best, but we can do better than we have done.
Away from the issue of people calling on for or asking the investigative wings to move in, people are saying now that the minister is out, even permanent secretaries should be suspended or fired as well, so that because people are saying people don't trust what is happening at the Ministry of Health, because it is not only the issue of honeybee. You are aware that in 2020 the Auditor General also released a report which showed that COVID-19 funds were misappropriated. Not only that, a lot also has been happening at the medical stores. And now people are saying that the minister is out. Even permanent secretaries should also pave way. Are you also agreeing with the people that are asking for the permanent secretaries to be suspended or fired so that the whole entire ministry is cleaned up?
Well, looking at the magnitude of what has happened, you know, when you talk of $17 million and you talk of so many other things that have happened at the ministry, it would only be healthy that all those that were key, not only at medical stores, at Zamra, Zabs, these are whistleblowers. These are people that are given the responsibility to protect the interest of the public. To protect the interest of the public. People at Zamra should have raised the red flag that things are not going well. So, if all these people kept quiet until the public, until the Auditor General, until the Public Accounts Committee came in and said, this is what is happening, well, I would also agree with those that are saying, well, let's pave way. Not that they are guilty of anything, but it is only fair that they pave way and let others sit in those offices so that we can be able to learn exactly what transpired.
This morning, we received news from the Human Rights Commission that they are investigating the company at the center of supply, Honeybee, because people's lives have been endangered. And others are saying, wow, it is too late. What is your take on that one? Is it too late for the Human Rights Commission to move in and start investigating the company that is at the center of supply?
No, it's not too late. Once a wrong has been done, let it be investigated so that people can know the truth. Let's go further to research to see what was the impact of these drugs on the population. How many people used those condoms and ended up catching HIV? There is serious, I think I would also borrow the term criminal negligence. And so human lives have been put at risk. And so the people that are involved must be investigated.
Let's move on. We are in 2021, an election year. And many are the times that we've been told that the police are very professional. But the police have also been making news or headlines in the news for wrong reasons. And we did see on the 23rd of December 2020, 2 people were shot dead when the opposition leader was called for questioning at force headquarters. And the president issued a statement. And we did see one Deputy Inspector General of Police in charge of operations being fired. Deputy Inspector General of Police in charge of administration. His contract came to an end and it wasn't renewed. And right now, as we speak, we've got 2 new Deputy Inspector Generals of Police. And the Inspector General of Police was given 6 months by the president to say, I want you to reorganize the police so that people can have confidence again. How do you classify or explain or describe the conduct of the police so far?
Well, the action by the head of state amplifies the statement that perhaps things were not being done well. And that is why, as Commander-in-Chief, he took action to correct the situation. And so colleagues that have been appointed and, given these responsibilities to run the police service, I'm sure will do a good job. Not that our police are not professional, but there are some times when they are challenged by some of the decisions that we make as leaders. Because I want to say, if I am summoned at the police station, I should go to the police station myself, regardless of who I am. What will the crowds do in accompanying me to the police station? Sometimes we are making the work of the police so difficult by the actions being taken by some of our political leaders. Because if on that material day, President Hakainde had told his people that I'm safe, just a handful would have been enough to escort him to the police station to go and answer the questions that the police were asking him. Now he comes with a crowd.
Which was peaceful.
Well, it's only you that can say it was peaceful.
Because if we look at the video and the people that were on the ground, they were saying people stood from a distance at the roundabout.
But just a question.
But the police followed and started firing guns.
Because they are not supposed to be there. They are not supposed to be there. Any procession, any gathering must have a permit or some notification to the police that will be gathering in this place. Were they supposed to be there? They were not supposed to be there. So all I am saying is, let's not make the work of the police difficult by guiding our followers to do the right thing.
You've talked about the police being professional in dispersing people using live ammunition. Is that being professional?
I am not an eyewitness to the event. I will not say whether they used live ammunition or they didn't use live ammunition.
But people died and
hearsay.
And it's clear that live ammunition were used.
It's not yet clear who shot. No one knows who shot, whether it could have been the police or somebody else. We don't have the facts yet. We are waiting for the report of the investigation. When the investigation comes out with a report to say the police shot, then we'll say, yes, the police shot. We don't know who shot.
Police brutality, not only the incident that happened on the 23rd, we've seen a number of people that have lost lives. An example at the University of Zambia, Vespas Shimunjila. Also, people heaped the blame on the police to say they were unprofessional in the way they conducted themselves. Now that we're in 2021, an election year, and people are excited, a lot is expected, just like we have witnessed in the past elections. What is it that you'd like to see from the police as well as the general public, so that we don't continue to lose lives?
Well, restraint from the general public and professionalism from the police.
We've been told that police need to work hand in hand with the people. And when the president said people have lost confidence, What is it that needs to be done
And
in order for people to trust the police once again, and so that the police can protect lives? Because people don't have confidence, and people are afraid of the police. Whenever they see a police officer with a gun, they are scared to say probably he's going to open fire. What is it that needs to be done now that we're in an election year, so that we don't see casualties like we've seen in the past?
Well, like I've said, the commander-in-chief has taken care of that. The changes that have been made sounds a very clear warning to those that are in the police service that they need to do what is right. And so, for the time being, let's wait and see. But let's all be hopeful that they will carry out their duties according to the law.
Others are calling for the firing of the Inspector General of Police, as well as the Minister in charge of Home Affairs, to say these are the people that have failed, because the police are given a go-ahead or given instructions by the Minister, and also the Inspector General of Police is the one that instructs the commanders to say do this and this and this. So it was wrong or unfair for the President to sack one IG, Deputy IG in charge of operation, and not to renew the contract of the other IG in charge of administration, when he knows that the people at the center of all these are the Inspector General of Police, as well as the Minister in charge of Home Affairs. Your take on that?
Well, once again, I have a lot of confidence in the wisdom of the Commander-in-Chief. When he made that decision, I think that he made it based on information, because as head of state, he has a lot of access to information. So the people that he dealt with, perhaps were the people that could have been dealt with. Those that have been left in the system were warned. If you are given a 6-month contract, you begin. That's a very serious warning, and so I'm very, very sure that everyone will act with caution and protect the lives of the Zambians.
Let's move on. We are in an election year, and you are also an aspiring candidate. You want to represent the people of Mukushi North come the 12th of August. The issue to do with tribalism. People are saying we have coexisted. We have known each other as a brother, as a sister, and that is why Kenneth Kaunda came up with a slogan of One Zambia, One Nation.
Exactly.
But politicians of today are the ones that are dividing the people, because they are politicians that are benefiting from tribal talks and tribal remarks. As a politician and as an aspiring candidate, what is your take on that one?
It's a complex question. The first thing that I say about that is that in order for us to deal with the issue of tribalism, we must admit that there is tribalism. The problem is that we want to pretend in public and various places that there is no tribalism, when in fact tribalism does exist in this country. I've always said, if we are going to deal with tribalism, we have to be honest about tribalism. Tribalism is not just in the political arena. It's in business circles, it's in companies, it's in employment, in civil service, it's all over, not just in politics. The only time that we are going to be able to deal with this issue is the time when we as the Zambians come together at high level, perhaps at parliamentary level, to discuss the issue with honesty, admit where we have gone wrong, and make corrections that need to be corrected. Tribalism is bad, especially when it comes to national politics. But there is also another angle that I look at personally. I think and believe that, each tribe in this country must be embraced. Each tribe in this country must receive equitable representation. Each tribe in this country must have equity in terms of resources. Every tribe must access the resources. There are places, even the place where I come from, where you find that certain tribes are marginalized. They are not given space in the economic sector. They are not given space in the government sector. They are not given space in governance. And so these people feel oppressed and have got no space. what will happen then is that these people begin to come out, sometimes with bitterness, anger, and so on, because they feel left out of the governance system. If you look at National Assembly and its foundations, initially we are told that there were stones were picked from every province, from every province, so that every province can be represented. And if you look at the time of Kaunda tried as much as he can to have parliament balanced, to have government balanced, cabinet balanced, that he picked people from every tribe. If they were not in government, they were put in parastatal companies. If they were not in parastatal companies, they went into mines, they went into foreign service and so on, so that each and every tribe felt part and parcel of what was happening in this country. So the issue of tribalism in Zambia is real and must be dealt with the honesty that, the highest level of honesty, where we look at these issues and say, well, I think these actions in our political parties, these actions in government, these actions in companies do not seem to embrace every tribe that we have. And so we have to deal with this issue decisively and honestly.
You've talked about what Kaunda did, the methods and what he had put in place to make sure that each and every tribe is represented. Can we speak of the same to say the current leadership and the current president has done what Kaunda did by making sure that each and every tribe is represented?
I've not done a detailed analysis, but I think that we have people from all over the country, from different parts of the country, having influential positions in different positions in government. I don't want to go into details because I have to have an analysis, a detailed analysis of what's happening in order for me to comment very well. But so far, what I have seen is a balance in terms of who has held positions around the country.
You've talked about the issue also of tribalism being dealt with at that level of parliament. That parliamentarians should acknowledge and agree that there is tribalism and look at ways in which they can actually handle this. The president has mentioned several times, whenever he has opened parliament, to say tribal talks has got no place in this country. What is it that parliamentarians have not done, and moving forward, even as God willing, as you enter parliament, comes the 12th or come 12th of August, what is it that you propose to say this is what needs to be done by parliamentarians?
Parliament sets the agenda for the nation. It comes up with policies, it comes up with laws, it comes up with guidelines of all sorts. And so if Parliament came up with laws, starting from guiding political party structures, we know of some political party structures that, other tribes could even be in places for the sake of, but in terms of the actual decision making, they don't even play any role. So we need to guide, as they deal with a political party bill, which I believe sometime in the future might come back to Parliament. Let them put in place, laws that are going to ensure that, starting from, party politics, everyone must be embraced. Civil service, everyone must be embraced. Companies, everyone must be embraced. We cannot just talk about tribalism from the political platform, from TV platforms, and do not take decisive action to deal with this issue and expect to see any change. Instead of seeing any change, we'll actually be seeing the magnitude of tribalism growing. So that is why I say parliamentarians have a huge role to play on the issue of tribalism.
Others have proposed that probably we should come up with a law that if you engage yourself in tribalism, it has to be a criminal offense.
It is already a criminal offense,
what
provided for under the penal code. If you do tribal talks, I think I cannot just remember where, but it is there in the penal code.
Have we seen anyone being jailed or being punished?
Why is
it that we have something?
The police cannot arrest without a complainant. Somebody needs to take leadership. Go and complain. so that formal arrests and prosecution can commence. Otherwise, outside the police station, no one is going to arrest you. The police will know you have committed this offense, but if there's no complainant, there's no one who is going to arrest you.
So meaning that Zambians have lived with tribal talks, they know that it's a criminal offense, but they have decided to say, is it with the same reference that you've made to say Zambians are cowards?
I can give you examples, you know, and we have seen a number of people coming out in a tribal way, and no one has done anything. Cowardice, if I have to be honest with you, I'll say yes. In Zambia, we are a people that do not like confrontation. And so if something comes up, you just withdraw. You don't want to say anything about it. But this has kept on, you know, eating our country. We need decisive action with regard to tribalism.
Doc, let me be personal. You left a party called the FDD.
Yes.
And joined the ruling Patriotic Front.
Yes.
People wrote different messages when you resigned. And up to now, why did you leave the FDD? And why did you decide to join the ruling party?
Why did I leave the FDD to rejoin the ruling party? You only support something that is progressive. You cannot support a party that you think is not going anywhere. First of all, we made attempts to try and convince colleagues within the FDD to go for a national convention so that new leadership can be chosen for the party. We pushed that agenda, but it was falling on deaf ears. You know very well that I was dragged to court more than twice, and I emerged winner on all the occasions. Following those wins, we decided to reconcile and hoped that within the shortest possible time we would actually convene the national convention. And this was not coming forth. And so you only join a political party because you want to participate in governance. And if the political party does not give you hope that you be part and parcel of the governance system of the country, you'll be wasting time to continue in there. So that is why I left to rejoin the Patriotic Front, because I was in the Patriotic Front before, and so I had to go back to my political party.
We did see the confusion that was in FDD, and even the current vice president of FDD, Chief Mubanda, was also at loggerheads at one point with the leader of FDD. But he stayed in the party, and they have reconciled. Don't you think you took that decision in a haste or in a hurry? If you had stayed, you could have reconciled, just like Dr. Chifumu.
No. We reconciled. We reconciled, and I was given a position of national treasurer in the party. So I resigned as national treasurer to join the Patriotic Front. The reason I resigned, I don't know, unless some miracle happens. I don't see FDD, bouncing back with the same vigor that it had when it was just formed. And instead of increasing the number of members of parliament, to see more and more, we'll see less and less, and perhaps maybe in the near future, unless they work hard, they may not even have any representation in parliament. So you don't want to belong to a political party without representation in parliament. You want to belong to a political party that has a foothold in parliament.
You spoke about supporting something that is progressive.
Yes.
You decided to go back to the PF.
Yes.
To rejoin the PF.
Yes.
Does it mean when you left the PF, it wasn't progressive?
No. The reason for leaving the PF was not because the PF was not progressive. You know that I am married. And my wife at that time, was contesting for the Chienge seat. When she was not picked or adopted on the PF ticket, and we believed that she had the capacity to win the Chienge seat, that is why we decided to join the FDD, so that she can represent the people whom she loves so much in Parliament. And that actually was achieved. And so, having achieved what was the objective of leaving the Patriotic Front, there was no reason why I shouldn't go back to the Patriotic Front.
You said that when she was not picked to stand on a PF ticket, you decided. And
we decided.
And allow me to put words in your mouth.
Yes.
When you say we decided, I'm assuming that as a family,
yes,
you decided. Will I be wrong to say you decided as a family because you are frustrated? Because Madame was not picked?
No, not because we were frustrated, but because we were convinced she was the rightful candidate for the people of Chienge. And so if she does not contest, the people of Chienge will be deprived of an appropriate representative.
But she could have contested as an independent member.
Well, the people of Chienge didn't want anyone independent. It was on advice from the people on the ground to say, find a political party that you should join, and we will support that political party. Incidentally, at the time, the FDD didn't have even any structures in Chienge, but the people wanted someone to belong to a political party. So that is why she had to contest on the FDD ticket.
Now that you're back in PF, and your plans are that 2021, come 12th of August, you want to represent the people of Mukushi North. We did see the Secretary General of your party sounding a warning to say those of you that are aspiring in areas where there are PF members, don't show your interest now. Then we did see the president he was in Northern, he said, all of you that have got ambitions, go on the ground and start selling yourselves. Again, we did see on Saturday, the Secretary General of your party again came back to the media to caution and warn those that are aspiring to say, do not decampaign the sitting members.
I will give you a scenario. There are constituencies where some aspiring candidates are disrespectful. They go into decampaign. There's a difference between selling yourself and decampaigning the other. My own approach is that I don't discuss other people. I say what I am capable of doing to the people. I say what I have been doing for the people. And that has been my approach. There is no harm in taking that kind of approach. And I think that if you follow my media interviews on a number of forums where I've been interviewed with regard to my incumbent MP, I've always said she has done her best. But it's a competitive world. Politics are all about competition. So if I feel that, regardless of the fact that she has done her best, I feel that I can do better, why not? It's a democratic society. I have got a constitutional right to aspire for any position within this country. And so I'm actually moving based on those, those guidelines, the constitutional guidelines, the constitutional rights, and so on. So I have made myself available to the people of Mukushi because I think that I am competent and I'm also capable of representing the people of Mukushi.
Apart from being competent and, thinking that you are the one who should represent the people of Mukushi, what else? What is it that has also prompted you to say you need to represent the people of Mukushi North this time around? What is it? Others have heard others saying no, lack of development. Others are saying no, I feel like it is my time to pay back to the community or to my constituency or to my people, to live among my people and pay back. What is it that has prompted Dr. Mwelwa to decide and say, I want to represent the people of Mukushi?
Well, leadership is born out of pain. Any true leader will go into leadership not because they simply want to represent, but because they feel the pain in their hearts of certain things that they expect to see among their people. And those particular things are not being manifest. And so, given that the people, my people, I know we already spoke about tribalism, but I think that the Lala and the Swaka people, they need representation. Because there are many things that they are entitled to, given that their land is vast, their land is fertile, their land is fruitful, their land is one of the best in this world, loaded with natural resources of various kinds. But then, if you look at the indigenous people, they are not partakers of whatever that land gives out. And so that is one of my motivation. I would want to see my cousins, my uncles, my mothers, my grandmothers and grandfathers, the people that are part of me, the people that are part of my people, being partakers of what belongs to them. Currently, Mukushi is one of those places with hundreds of white farmers holding out, funds in billions of kwacha from agriculture, billions from mining, and so on. But if you look at the partakers, the people that share from these particular resources, they are not the people of Mukushi. Most of the people, they have come from different places. It's acceptable, they are welcome. But whatever investment they bring into that land must be shared with the people of the land. It's the same thing with the nation Zambia. We have the entire Cairo Road not owned by any of the Zambians. We have most of our country not owned by the Zambians. And so we, the Zambian people, in our own country, we are not partakers of the resources of our country. And so anyone who is a leader must feel the pain out of this and begin to fight that the people, the indigenous people, must be partakers of the resources of the land.
Apart from that, what else do you want to do for the people of Mukushi?
Transform the face of Mukushi. Of course, Mukushi has got a lot of things. When you become a member of parliament, you are a leader. And the leader works in collaboration with the people. The people of Mukushi, they know what they want. They know where they want a market. They know where they want a road. They know where they want a borehole. They know where they want whatever they want. They know. As Mukushi member of parliament, I will work in collaboration with the people to ensure that their aspirations, their dreams are fulfilled. I will not work outside the national agenda. You know very well that we have got the 7th National Development Plan. So I'm not going to begin dreaming outside the 7th National Development Plan and any other plan that government might put in place. I would want to dream within the context of the government plan, but also ensure that I do my best to lobby for the best for the land of Mukushi and ensure that we transform it from being a rural town into a city. That's my dream.
Others will say, since Dr. Mwelwa has told us that what prompted the family to decide and ditch the PF was because Madame was not adopted. In an event that Dr. Mwelwa is not adopted to stand on a PF ticket, what is it that's going to happen?
I'll support the candidate of the party. And I know that our party is a big party. If I do not represent the people of Mukushi in that capacity at that particular time, I guess there are a lot of other things that I can do within the political party. I will seek to engage the one that will be adopted and share my ideas and ideals to ensure that we bring what we would want to see in Mukushi. I'll also offer the role of an academician. If somebody is not at that level, I'll try to do mentorship to try and be able to bring out a leader that I would want to see in our land.
In an event that the people of Mukushi North advise you, like they advised Madame to stand on a different political party's ticket and we're going to vote.
They are lovers of the party. They are lovers of the party. They will flow with the party decision. And that's just what is correct. The Mukushi North constituency is one of those PF strongholds. And the people love the party. They have seen, the best from the patriotic front in terms of agriculture and other things. And so I do not foresee such a situation coming.
As we conclude, your message to the people of Mukushi North, as well as your word to other politicians and others that are aspiring to stand in in this year 2021, and also even as before we kick off the campaigns, your message to your fellow politicians.
Let's be issue-based. Let's, do politics of ideas. I know that there are others that have no ideas and all they can do is violence. Violence is a product of lack of ideas because you are unable to convince people with your words. You don't have the capacity to convince or activate followership. So then you resort to intimidation and violence so that in the confusion you can actually be able to push your agenda through. That's not how things must work. So my appeal to fellow politicians is that, let's be issue-based in our campaigns this year. Let's go back to politics of ideas, ideologies, and so on. We cannot take the path of violence and expect the best, for our country, because violence doesn't work. To the people of Mukushi, I would simply like to say to them that I love them so much, and I'm available, I'm at their service. All I am asking for is for them to permit me to go and sit on their chair in the National Assembly.
Doc, thank you so much for making an appearance on this special interview.
Thank you for...
And wishing you all the best.
Thank you.
As you continue with your ambitions of representing the people of Mukushi North.
Thank you for inviting me and for giving me this national platform that I can be able to share my views with the Zambians.
There you have it. This has been the Tuesday's edition of Special Interview. Join Andrew Mansa tomorrow with the Wednesday's edition of the special program or special assignment. My name is Kelvin Tabola, Chief Worker, and I've been chatting with Mukushi North Patriotic Front aspiring candidate, Dr. Lawrence Mwelwa. Good night.